really the richness of life and how people get robbed from it, and how they can get persuaded. It's the carrot in front of the pony's mouth dangling. And my lawyer really described to me that the church can turn into a pony show. And there can be some malicious thievery in churches just because there's no guidance on their finances, in the sense other than a board, and the boards can be paid off. But these pastors, they go and they get all these gifts and blah, 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 different churches. And it's this kind of inside job network that is a little bit alarming, a little bit surprising. And so I would say, I have to say it's a mafia. It's a mafia of sorts. And the way that the finances work within the mafia, they hide it. You can just hide anything within the church. And so I'm finding out that crime groups are actually accessing church networks. And then they're getting into the spirit of debauchery of what you could have with our provisions. And people are biting that. They're biting that. You guys, this is Laura Kate. My life has been harmed. Perversion has come and tried to nest in my world due to the spirit of debauchery, due to payoffs. I want to let you know I'm done with the spirit of debauchery. That's not my world. That's not what I stand for. It's not something that I enjoy. Wealth is great. And the spirit of debauchery I run from. I'm not interested at all. It doesn't make me happy. I don't want to be in that world. And I notice it doesn't make other people happy either. There's an eagerness to be better in a man's world. But anyway, what I was shooting was so meaningful to me, because the hatred that I've experienced, the malicious thievery back to me, the ridicule that people have had, it's all been piggybacked by a spirit of debauchery and what they were promised, the provisions that they were given to asshole me back, the robbery of me, the thievery of me. They were getting great rewards. Cars, new cars, travel, credit cards, unlimited. You wouldn't believe what these people were given to be part of a network that would asshole me in return. It was a private party forming with my funding, based on my brand and based on my imaging, all given to these other people so that they could have the spirit of debauchery. I know some people have prison sentences. I know that. I know this is a sad word for some people to hear. We just witnessed people prosecuted like that. I've seen 10, 20 years in prison for this kind of malicious conduct with financial fraud. It's a big deal. I know there's been a lot of lies. I know people have actually used my social security number to funnel money and to claim my stuff, and they funneled it elsewhere. This was a big task force that was based on a crime group, and people got involved with the spirit of debauchery because what they were promised and what they were prompted, and once they got into with the carrot leading the pony, once they got in, they didn't know how to get out. This has harmed my life maliciously, viciously, in attack mode. I've been violated every day for almost over 2 years now. It started with Mark and Priscilla. Yeah, it needs to stop today. People need to sit down and have a real conversation. This is debauchery. This is thievery. This is theft. These are prison sentences. It needs to end now. There's a big heist in a church, and it's blocking me. Big heist. That's where they're hiding the funding. A big heist. Because it's not checked by the IRS. Big heist. They're controlling, and it has to do with a crime group. This is Laura Kate. This needs to end today. We need a better model. And the Presbyterian church, that little Presbyterian church, stewarded so well to take 400 of us in the Greek system and mentor us the right way with servantship. They mentored us the right way. This is Laura Kate. This thievery needs to end today. This malicious conduct by other people that are gratifying their every need, wants, and desires by a carrot dangling in front of a pony so they could have a better pony show. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's illegal. It's a crime group. It's a crime group. This is a mafia type organization forming in our churches in America. It's a strategy plan by these crime groups. It's a strategy plan to take out our country. This is Laura Kate.